Hey, it's Marcos from CD Pools. It's hot and humid today. I got a little bit of a wiring deal here. What's happening is when we go ahead and we turn this on, look what happens. So basically it's an Aqualink from Jandy. It goes through its startup and then it turns the filter pump on and then the lights start setting themselves up. So that's what all the clicking's about. It's going to the right color. You can see that there's a chemical feed right here. There's no chemical feed. Unless that's the salt cell that they put that on. But that's not the problem. The problem is we've got a filter pump that's not turning on. So what do we do? Let's go check the wiring of the filter pump. So of course I opened this up and I've got this situation right here. So right off the bat, what do you see? We've got a switch that's at 230. We've got a green wire that's typically ground attached to the hot. You can see down there the blue's attached to the ground and then the red's attached to the other hot. So we got three colors: blue, red, and green, right? Let's go find them over here. Back over here to the automation. So we look at where the wires are coming up, and you can see that there's one here and there's one there. Blue, red, and green. Also blue, red, and green. This one has a yellow, this one does not. It has a white. Okay. Now, how do I differentiate this and that? Well, what we have to remember is that the pump, both wires are going to one source, one outlet, meaning the pump is powered by two hots, right? So if we follow these up, see if I can keep this on camera while I follow it, and I pull these two forward. Look at these two. Now, here's a blue and red. The green, of course, is going to the bracket back there, the ground bracket, bus, whatever. So I'm looking at this and I follow it and it goes into this relay right here. Now this relay is a 2-speed relay. So do we have a 2-speed pump? Look at this. The hot is disconnected. Okay. Now things are starting to kind of add up as to why there's no power to the motor. Now I've already tested this. I came over here, I have no power over here. Okay, even when all the breakers are on, I don't have any power. You know why? Because both of the hots are connected to the 2-speed relay. And so let's go take a look again at the plate over here. We look at this plate, see if I can, what do we got here? Let's see, we've got a 3450. Now, typically your RPMs are going to show two speeds here. If you have a 2-speed motor, it'll be 3450, and then half of that, which is 1725. Does that show here? It does not. Okay, total horsepower, 2.25, but that's some baloney that they came up with to try to make you think that they've got a more powerful motor. The volts, 208, 115, so you could wire it two different ways. In either case, okay, there is no second speed. Okay, now if these two are the hot, that blue is the hot, it's in the wrong spot. Okay, it needs to be up here. Needs to be right there where that green's at. So I got to switch them around. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in space right here. Do I have room? I don't know if I have room. Space 3 and 4. Does it look like I have room there? I might have to wire one hot. I don't know. We'll see. But the thing is that this blue and this red need to go in spots 4, or I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, spots 2 and spots 4. Okay. So that way, when this turns on, when this relay gets activated, it transfers power into these 2 lines, and these 2 lines go over there. So I hope you followed that. If you don't, look at it again. And remember, if you're ever sticking your fingers into a box that has a lot of electricity in it, it's dangerous. Don't be stupid. Hire an electrician and or a pool man with experience so that you can get the job done right and keep your fingers unburned. Okay, so I'm going to change those wires around. I'm going to hook that up and we should be good. This motor is brand new. So just they didn't wire it right. Okay. Thanks a lot. Hope that helps.